Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I represent the United Arab Emirates, and today we are going to hold an important conference with speakers from 5 different countries.
Good morning, everyone. I represent Russia, and each of us will try to tell you about the customs system in a country. Considering this topic according to 5 criteria, at the end of the talk, we will decide in which country the customs system is the most effective one.
Hello everybody, I'm a representative of the Ukraine and now we will announce the criteria that we will consider in our discussion. They are a customs uniform, prohibitions, responsibilities of a customs officer, customs educations, and peculiarities of customs in each country.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. I represent the USA.
Hello everyone, I represent China and let's start with the first aspect, a uniform of customs inspectors.
Customs officers in the United Arab Emirates have a dark or light blue customs uniform. Due to the peculiarities of the culture, it's mostly men who work in customs, and they usually wear caps, shorts, trousers with distinctive signs.
Our traditional customs uniform is green with official symbols of the Federal Customs Service.
The customs agents have a different uniform for every season and duty. The colors of the uniform are always similar. The employees have a green hat and dark gray or beige clothes.
Customs officers in the USA have badges, caps, insignias, color discs, shoulder ornaments, and buttons. Necklaces must be concealed while wearing the uniform. The uniform can be dark blue, green, or black.
The uniform of the Chinese customs officer is blue. These are things of a classic style, a short, trousers, and a jacket.
So everything is clear about the uniform. Let's move on to the prohibitions.
According to the rules of the United Arab Emirates Customs, it is prohibited to import into the country homemade food, some dog breeds, all kinds of birds, and some other things.
Strictly prohibited to import in Russia things like minerals, dangerous waste, guns, articles made from Greenland seal, human organs and tissues, toxic substances, pesticides, sables, and ozone-depleting substances.
The Ukrainian customs has some restrictions for entry. The weapons and ammunition for them is banned. You also cannot carry drugs and substances that affect human cycle, poisonous, radioactive things, and explosives.
Items strictly prohibited for import in the USA are lottery tickets, drugs, pornographic articles, spring knives.
China's customs regulations include such prohibitions as the import of weapons and drugs as well as toxic products. It's illegal to export works of art without a purchase receipt. The import and export of foreign currency is not prohibited.
The restrictions have been described. Now let's discuss the responsibilities of customs officers.
The duties of a customs officer in the United Arab Emirates are almost the same as in other countries. They must secure the borders, which also contributes to the protection of the Muslim culture.
Customs officers in Russia should inspect people and products to prevent the importation of illegal goods.
The customs service of the Ukraine has to ensure the implementation of state's customs policy and security.
Typical assignments of CBP include detecting and preventing crime, enforcing customs, immigration and agricultural laws at US ports, developing and participating in tactical operations.
Actually, the duties of the Chinese customs service are checking documents, checking goods that cross the border according to the rules of the law, and conducting an examination.
Customs officers really have many responsibilities, but what kind of education is needed for this profession?
In order to become a detection officer, you should get a higher education.
To become a customs officer in Russia, we need to get a bachelor's or specialist degree and successfully pass the selection of staff.
In Ukraine, you can become a customs inspector if you have a specialist or a judicial degree.
No specific degree field is required, but students may favor programs in criminal justice. These programs, which take 4 years to complete, offer courses relevant to a career as a customs officers. With a bachelor's degree, aspiring customs officers can apply for entry-level positions without first gaining experience.
There are 2 ways to get a customs education. Go to a customs college and get a bachelor degree, So to get a higher customs education, you need to study at the State Customs Academy, which trains customs officers of the highest level.
We talked about education, and now I suggest everyone should tell us about one feature of the customs system in each country. I can start. The customs in the United Arab Emirates stands out with the unique inventions which are used in Dubai. They include X-ray machines, robot customs, and drones. Modern technologies make customs procedures more effective and faster than in other countries.
As I said earlier, only Russian customs officers wear green uniform. Therefore, they are often called green people.
The State Customs Service of the Ukraine is a legal entity under public law. It has its own stamp, flag, forms, and even bank account.
Customs and Border Guard Service is endowed with sufficient rights and responsibilities to make decisions on the admission or non-admission of foreigners into the country.
It should be remembered that China is a rather conservative country with its own beliefs. Like in other countries, it has its own laws that must be respected and observed.
Alex, after listening to you, I came to the conclusion that I cannot understand that the most effective customs system is. I think you are also confused.
I agree with you, it's really difficult to make a choice.
Moreover, each country has its own characteristics that are difficult to compare.
So what should we do?
I have a great idea. Let the audience make this difficult choice. Write below in the comments which country has the most successful customs system.
See you next year. Bye.
Goodbye.